A little different role for Reggie Jackson, obviously, with Westbrook out. So much more is asked of him as Ibaka lines up another jumper. Good start for him.
James Harden and Terrence Jones supplying the offense. There's the fadeaway by Durant.
Involved, and now he's ready to get going. Here you see the post up on Parsons and those long arms.
In the first of a doubleheader, they beat the Knicks 117-89. Ibaka.
Only three. Why not have Indiana and Miami represent the majority of the East All-Stars? Be fitting this year.
Here's Durant on the drive. Strong move by
throw attempts per night. So a good job from Oklahoma City keeping them off the line.
Oh, what a move by Durant.
Career high in assists this year, 5 a game. It's a steal from Fisher.
Delivers on the hop to Durant, and he is fouled. And Kevin Durant to the line. He's averaging just under 30 a game, leading the NBA in scoring, followed up by Carmelo Anthony.
A little pick and roll. He just splits that blitz from Mona Eunice, and then Dwight Howard comes over, but nothing you can do at that point. Durant, career highs almost across the board. Rebounds, 8 per game, assists, steals, and you mentioned almost 30 a game, all career highs. And I think he's the only player you can even mention in the MVP race, along with LeBron. There's other guys who deserve consideration, but in terms of who will actually win the award, it's a two-man.
Durant Collison with the set, winds down. Durant over Garcia, and he is fouled. Potential 4-point play had it gone down.
Well, Durant has just made some spectacular plays here tonight, that being one of them. There's the pass from Collison. I mentioned when Collison enters the game, Oklahoma City has a new dynamic offensively. You can run your offense through him at the foul line. You can back cut like Durant did there. And it's really an interesting change from their starters. And here was the foul. And absolutely, Garcia gets him on the elbow. He didn't like the call. But you cannot put a hand on a shooter. That's part of the rule change in the last few years with shooters, protecting shooters both on the elbow and on the way down. And so you've got to be very careful as a defender late in the shot clock in particular.
9 seconds remaining in this first quarter, so Durant hits on all.
21-4 now for Houston in the last few minutes. Oklahoma City reeling. I knew something was coming.
Oh, this is a first look at it. We should point out.
Inaction. Look at the hair. Perfect. By the way, I don't wear eyeliner, just for the record. It's just on the doll.
But for those of you out there who would like,
McHale was upset about it.
Said something to one of the officials.
Now Oklahoma City with Westbrook out, it's been a different story. As you see Durant in the NBA, 7-6 without him, the offensive numbers just plummet. Durant becomes a one-man show, and part of that is just the makeup of this roster. Not a ton of three-point shooting. Ibaka and Perkins are not playmakers, and you know what happens when they play really good defensive teams? People. And the block from Ibaka just got a piece of it. Reaching.
It is kind of the perfect American family.
Is it?
Second quarter coming off a 26-point game last night in New Orleans. Harden averaging 24 per game. He's number the NBA in that department.
Yeah, look at the numbers tonight. 13 for 30.
It's the type of game played by Houston as Durant goes to the hoop and is fouled by Howard. With Howard is
an offensive threat, so they spread the floor and just fired away from three. So they're trying to find the balance. because they still need to shoot threes with this personnel, but they got to find a way to blend Howard in as well.
Let's check in with David Aldridge. David.
Guys, Scott Brooks was actually laughing as he came out. He said, got outscored.
By in the third. Durant for three, yes.
Finally. He's really come on.
That's a season high. 15 on 6 of 9 shooting from Odiunas. Ibaka. 10 as we come up on 3 minutes to play in the third. Durant on the hop. Ibaka.
So far, brilliant night for the Rockets bench. 29 points.
Durant with a beautiful move. Got the step on in the third. It's all Durant. Played by Parsons. Fires for three. Yes! Whoa! With 1/10 of a second remaining in the quarter. The three-pointer from deep by Kevin Durant. The game is tied at 83 as we head to the fourth.
You can't play any better defense than Chandler Parsons just did. He stayed down on the fakes. He challenged the shot. And Durant, just with that incredible touch and length and accuracy, puts the exclamation mark on this third quarter. Oklahoma City has climbed all the way back right now.
Thunder outscored the Rockets 24-10 in the third. Here's Jeremy Lamb from downtown. And how
lost to some bad teams. You just don't really know what you're going to get from one night to the next from this club.
After scoring 73 points in the first half. Durant. 5 fouls.
Which team can execute in the half court? A pretty big advantage for Oklahoma City being able to go to that guy.
Durant is 15 of 16 at the line, 88% free throw shooter. Watch an all-new episode of NBA Inside Stuff presented by Samsung Galaxy this Saturday at noon Eastern on NBA TV. Your host Grant Hill and Kristen Ledlow, only on NBA TV.
So if you're Houston, the edge you had earlier in the quarter was going defense from Oklahoma City. It's just been amazing.
Ibaka, a huge
for a team to really become a contender in this league.
Here's Durant, he's fouled, 1 and 2 from the angle. Different second half for James Harden, 6 of 10, 16 points in the first half, just 0 for